Hello friends, this is Raj Sastry from Raj Option Trading. Today is June 11, 2022. Hope you're all doing well. Market is very volatile. It came crashing down after the high consumer price index. So with that, today let's take a look at top stock with the high short ratio. Look, we got a stock here, InMode, Israeli based medical device play. Stock is down big time. It's a profitable company with a high short ratio. This could be the one that might go higher. Let's take a look at stocks like InMode, which has got heavy short ratio. So with that, let's jump. All right. So we'll start with a quick market update and see what's happening to the market, why the market is down big time, and then let's look at top stocks. These are top picks which have got high short ratio, and we look at the entire list of top high short ratio stocks and see which ones we can buy, and then finally we'll conclude with few stocks we can buy taking advantage of this high short ratio and identify which stocks can go higher. All right, with that, let's jump in here. Look, from a market update perspective, we got Dow Jones Industrial Average down 880 on Friday. Look at those last two candles, down big time, and right out of the gate it came down after the CPI consumer price index which went higher, which might cause inflation and potential recession. And same story, Nasdaq down big time. Look at the drop here, 3.52%. Nasdaq is down big on Friday. And look at that last two candles here, again big drop. S&P 500 down big time here, down 2.91%. And look, out of the gate, S&P 500 came down after the high consumer price index numbers. And also look at that finish here, right here, look at that finish, came down big time, and also in the beginning it dropped big time here. And what's the culprit? Look, inflation rose here, 8.6%, indicated by consumer price index. That's the highest since 1981. That's a big worry. The moment CPI number, consumer price index, goes higher and inflation goes higher, our Fed chairman Jerome Powell, he will have more ammunition to increase the rates. He might increase by 75 basis points or even increase by 1 point. So that's why you got to be careful here. Look, Dow Jones slid big time, almost 900 points, as you can see here. There's a high inflation. It's rising, and we got high gasoline price, more than $5 for gasoline. That will increase our inflation. So that's why we got to be careful here. And look, from an inflation perspective, you got our consumer price index that went higher. Look, back in 1980. It went higher. Look at that high increase in CPI or inflation, and now we are here in May 2022. Look at that increasing inflation, out of control. This is why we got to be careful here. Fed Chairman Jerome Powell, he will not let this go unchecked. He's going to be aggressive and increase by 75 basis points or 1 point. That will cause market to come down here. That's what's going on here. Taming the inflation means taming the stock market, and Feds are not our friends anymore. That's why Wall Street is really at hostage here for multiple situations here, macro situations like Russia-Ukraine war. We got high inflation going on, supply chain issues, and China also having some COVID related issues. Multiple things going on here. Market does not have any clue where to go. That's why it came down big time here. All right, now let's jump in here. Look at the fear and greed index. Look, from a fear and greed index perspective, we are in the fear zone. On the positive side, just last month we were at 13 or so. That's a good sign here. We are really going up and down, as you can see here. Market is fluctuating nicely. It's a trader's market. And look, it's really fluctuating. Look at a month ago here, we were at 8. That means we are more sold off just a month ago than where we are right now. All right, now let's jump in here. Look at the market. Look from a market perspective. We got Dow Jones Industrial Average down big time, 826 point. Look at that big drop here. Market does not know where to go. High inflation means Fed will raise the rate. Same story. No need to look further. We got S&P 500 and Nasdaq and Russell all down big time. On the positive side, folks are flocking into safe haven. Gold is a safe haven. It's going higher. That's one of the reasons when gold falls off, buy some gold, keep it as a hedge. That'll go higher nicely. Look, oil is jumping higher. Gasoline prices are going higher. All these big oil companies like Exxon, Chevron, so on and so forth, even Devon, they're all making money. That's why crude oil is going high. Energy is going high. Look, bonds are getting sold off here, and interest rates are going higher. That's why this 10-year is going higher. With the interest rates going higher, this will cause impact to the companies that don't have enough money and in the high debt load, and also multinational companies who want to bring the money back to US. They will have some issues with this interest rate rising. All right, now let's jump in here. Look at market update. We'll jump into one of my favorite stock research platform, TC2000. All right, let's jump in here. Look at TC2000. Look, we got Friday's market right here, and look, on Friday we got all these sectors starting from consumer defensive all the way to technology down big time. What's the biggest drop here? Look, technology, 3.272% drop here. That's the biggest drop. That's technology. And on the positive side, look, volume is increasing. That's a good sign here. Folks are taking advantage and buying the volume. Volume buzz indicates today's volume is nice and high compared to 100-day moving average. That's a good sign. Look, we got consumer defensive. That's the least impacted as of on Friday here. Folks are really going into the safe haven consumer defensive here. As you look through here, consumer defensive, we got names like Procter and Gamble, as you see here. We got Walmart, which went higher, and Coca-Cola, Pepsi. All these are big companies, including Costco. You could still buy some of these names here. Look at that market cap. Nice and high market cap for these names here. Walmart, it went higher on Friday when all the stocks are going down, and all these big names, they're not budget much here. These are great companies. You could buy them slowly when they're down. And then we got few more here. Look, we got technology right here, big drop. I love these big technology companies. I'm slowly buying and adding to my position. Look, we got Apple, Microsoft, Google, Meta, and I also love stocks like Nvidia here. It's a great one here. Avago or Broadcom is a good one here. They just bought they just bought a VMware, and we got a few more here. I love Adobe, which is completely sold off, as you can see here. We got Mark Benioff's company CRM. It's a great one. Got Larry Ellison's Oracle here, which is also a great one. You could buy these great companies, take advantage. Don't worry, these will bounce back nicely. And we got a few more here. Look, we got healthcare. I love healthcare companies. There are some great companies you could buy here. Look, we got UNH, United Healthcare, which is a big market cap stock here. We got J&J, Pfizer, Lilly, all great stocks here, including Novo, AbbVie, and so on and so forth, all done big time, as you can see here. And you could buy these great names here. And if you come down all the way here, I love some of these semiconductor stocks here. Let's go to technology quickly. And look, we got semiconductors right here. Look at my favorite semiconductor name here. We got Nvidia, great one here. And we got Texas Instruments, AMD. You could buy these great names here. You will do well. All right, now let's jump back here and look at top stocks with a heavy short ratio. And let's start with my favorites. My favorites are the one with the nice and high volume, volume more than 1 million shares traded. and relative strength index is more than 50, less than 50. That tells you these stocks are sold off. Altman Z-score, which is the financial indicator, industry recognized indicator, if that's greater than 1.8, that tells you these companies are not in financial trouble. They're not going to go bankrupt. And Piotrowski F-score, that tells you how are the books doing in last few years. If it's more than 5, that tells you there is no issue with the books. It's pretty solid when it comes to financial books. So with that, let's jump in here and look at some of the top stocks here. Look, we got the list here. We got look at all these names here. We got Altman Z-score and Piotrowski F-score, all good here. And we got Morningstar rating here, financial growth and profitability, and last but not least, overall score. And these are the great companies. You could slowly buy them. And if you look, there's a very small stock here, Siri, $6.10, as you see here. It seems to be doing pretty well in last let's see here, in 5-year time frame, as you see here, and 10-year time frame. It's done pretty okay here. It's a steady Eddie type name here. You could take a look at this one here, high short ratio, as you see here. It's got a nice Piotrowski F score 7, which tells you books are getting better. Nice financials and growth here. Profitability a little bit less, but nice overall score. You could look at this one here. This could be a good one here. Look, we got Guess, which is next one. Guess has got nice next year EPS growth and revenue growth. You could look at that one also. Nice and high overall score. And then you got a few more here. AEO, good one here. You could take a look at this one. Nice and high short ratio, 22%. Nice and high overall score here. Guess AEO also has a nice next year EPS growth and revenue growth. We've got a few more, as you can see here. I love the ones with the nice and high overall score here. Look, we got two right here, Urban and Signet Jewelers. Both are doing well here. Signet has got nice and high overall score, as you can see here. Profitability is grade B, which is good one here. And Williams Sonoma is one of my top pick. I love that one here. You could buy some Williams Sonoma, take advantage of this high short ratio, and go from there. And then you got Thor. Thor came down last month here. It's a good one to buy. Look, analysts took down its estimates for next year. I think it's going to go higher. It's going to crush these estimates next time. Look, nice and high overall score. And we got a few more here. We got SFM Sprouts here, and Sprout has got nice overall score. Pretty okay. Next year EPS growth and revenue growth, and the list grows on. These are some of my favorites. Keep a watch on next year EPS growth and revenue growth. Higher the better. And with that, let's jump in here, look at the entire list. And for the conservative investors, look at net margin here. Positive net margin is your friend. For conservative investors, look for positive net margin companies which are making money, not losing money. All right, now let's look at the stocks with a heavy short ratio. Look, I love to buy stocks with a heavy short ratio, especially when they're down. That's one of the reasons I look at RSI, or Relative Strength Index. And when it's down big time, that's when insiders will start flocking in and buying their own stock, and institutions start buying the stock. That's when it starts going higher, crushing those short sellers and jumping higher. As it goes higher, we can take some profit and go from there. I admit off late it's a little bit difficult to play short squeeze, but if you pick the right stock, you have an edge. All right, now let's take a look at stocks with a heavy short ratio. Look, these stocks are sorted by heavy short ratio. The stock at the top has got highest short ratio, as you can see here. At the same time, you got insider as well as institutional transactions that will tell you if the insiders are buying or selling. I love the ones with the insiders are buying big time. And finally, we got here the overall score. I like the higher, the better. So with that, let's jump in here. Look at few names here which I got heavy insider buying. Look, as you look through here, we got Carvana here. It's a car vending machine, as many folks know. Look, stock has got a very high insider buying, a low overall score though. If you're a contrarian, you could buy this company here. Very low current price here, just $22. And look, right now stock is down big time. You got it may be good to wait for a small uptick. I typically love to see a little bit uptick, then I would buy here. Look, RSI is 29, stock is clobbered here. Right now it's down on Friday here. If you see some signs of this going higher, you could buy. As you see here, we got a few more here. We got HCP, HashiCorp. Look, it's got a nice insider buy here. Stock is not responding, but on the positive side, did not go down much. You could buy this software company here, HCP. That could be a good contrarian play here. Net margin is still negative. And we got a few more here. Look, we got Rocket has got small insider buy, not much at all, and stock is still going down. I would not buy it up here. And we got last one here, Rite Aid. It's got some insider buy as well as institution buy. You could buy some Rite Aid here. It's slowly going higher, as you can see here, in 1 day, 5 day, and so on and so forth. It's got a negative net margin, but not too much negative, just 2% negative. I also love the stock with very nice and high overall score here. We got Vero. Vero has gone up so much here. Look, it's got RSI of 52 here. I would be probably a little bit careful to buy here. Now stock is going down, as you can see here. I would wait on this one here, mainly because it's gone up so much here. They're doing some COVID vaccine, as many of you know here. And we got one more here, Siri. Nice overall score here, 71. Very steady Eddie name. You could buy some Siri here. Don't expect this stock to jump higher, but a steady Eddie type name here. Finally, we got Dick's Sporting Goods. Nice overall score here. You could take a look at this one also here and buy some. And also keep a watch on how the stock is doing in 1 day, 5 day. Right now, most of these are down. Even Beyond Meat looks like it's did not do much on Friday when the market is going higher. That tells you Beyond Meat can go higher given it's down big time. You could, as a contrarian, you could buy some, but understand it's a pure contrarian play. We got a few more, as you can see here. Apply same methodology. Keep a watch on insider and institution buy here. We got few one with nice insider buy and institution buy. Look, we got Richard Branson's company. Looks like it's got a nice institution buy here. Stock is not responding. It's down. If you're a contrarian, you could pick up some Virgin Galactic here. And we got one more right here. Let's see here. We got Shift4, which is a fintech play, like many of you know here. Nice institution buy and insider buy. Overall score is okay here. Still stock is going down here. You could wait slightly, let it comes higher. Or if you're a contrarian, you could pick up this company here. Looks like they might turn positive net margin soon. Just a negative 2% so far. And we got a few more here. We got REI. This is a very rocky road, as many of you know, very volatile stock here. You could buy this one. Nice overall score at this time here, but RSI is slightly high. I would wait for a little bit drop off in the RSI here. And we got Teladoc here, Cathie Wood stock here. Look, it's down big time. And right now, nothing much going on. I would wait for this company here. Let it come slightly higher, then you can buy. And we got next one, EXPI. Look, EXPI has got institution buying here. Stock is down big time. You could buy some EXPI here. Stock is trying to go higher. Look, it's trying to go higher in 5 day and 1 month. You could buy this here. It might go higher and bounce back here. And look, we got a few more here. Asana COS has been buying, as you can see here. Stock is not responding. I would wait for stock to respond. If you have a long-term horizon, you could buy Asana. It can jump higher. All right. Also, look, I love Fate Therapeutics, a great stock here, great company. Stock is down big time, and it's got negative net margin. You could buy this one also. This can also bounce back nicely. And also look at the nice and high overall score, AEO and Riot Blockchain. You could buy such names here, along with the one right here, which is REI. All right, now let's jump in here, look at few more here. Apply same methodology, keep a watch on insider institution here, and look at the ones with nice and high insider or institution buy here. Like KPTI, looks like it's a wash between insider and institutions. You could look at BZ here, and you could look at CZOO, and also make sure RSI is less than 50 when you buy. And keep a watch on overall score here. As you look through here, we got few with the nice and high overall here. We got Editas and Overstock. Both have got a decent overall score here. You could look at those and buy them here. Editas is completely clobbered here with low RSI, as you can see here. And we got few more with nice and high overall score here. KPTI, you could take a look at this one also. The overall score is 63. Stock is sold off with a low RSI of 43 here. And we got one more here, HTH here, Hilltop. Look nice and high overall score. You could look at that one also here. NVTA, this one has it's not made money for investors. I would skip that one here. And we got Beam here. Beam is also down big time. And look, it's got decent overall score here. I would look at Beam also here. All right, now let's look at few more here. Apply same methodology. We got a few more names, look nice. Keep a watch on insider buy, institution buy here. And we got one as Sorrento. Looks like Sorrento is picking up slightly here with nice insider buy here. You could take a look at that one also here. And we got one more right here. We got Arrival. It's a EV play, as many of you know here. Looks like it's also nice and high institution buy here. And keep a watch on 1 day, 5 day here. If a stock is picking up slowly here, that's an indicator that stock wants to go higher. Look, we got two here, CHK and GEO here. Both have got higher price on 1 day, on last Friday here. And also keep a watch on overall score, higher the better. Looks like JWN right now RSI is high. I would not pick this up at this time here. And we got Urban. We talked about this one. You could buy this one here. Stock is sold off here. Nice and high overall score here. And we got two more here. We got Voya and Signet. You could look at those also, nice and high overall score, along with Williams Sonoma, which is one of my favorite. You could buy that one also here. All right, now let's look at conclusion. From a conclusion perspective, when the market is volatile, be very selective on the short squeeze stocks. Look for low RSI, institutions and insiders buying, and some improvement in 1 day and 5 day and 10 day. And conservative traders look for positive net margin and positive free cash flow and overall score more than 40. And few of my favorites are AEO, Signet, Williams Sonoma, SFM, InMode, and LTHM. So with that, thank you very much. Happy investing and trading. Please subscribe.